Hey guys, it's FIFA Rally here, and welcome to episode 83 of Let's FIFA 13. And this episode is a little bit delayed, and the reason for that is because I had my exam yesterday, and it was a 24-hour assignment. So I basically had 24 hours to write it, and it took a whole lot longer than I had thought, because I usually record my gameplay the day before and edit the video, so it's ready to get up the next day. And I couldn't simply not do that yesterday, so I had to do it all today, and it proves for the delay. But the game we're playing here is the semi-final of the Gold Cup, I believe, and he managed to get 2 quick goals here on headers. He crosses in, and here he finds Cisse to make it 2-1. And this was a game where my players really felt sluggish, and I didn't get many chances. I managed to make it 2-2. But then in the 89th minute, he gets through, passes it across goal, and it's 3-2, and I end up losing the game. So a quite frustrating game, especially because my players didn't really feel like... it didn't feel very good to play with, so I thought I would give them one more game to see if they could make up for it. And I come up against a very strong Brazilian side here, 4-2-3-1, and the formations with 2 defensive mids tend to be very difficult for me to break down. And he do manage to get up 1-0 here with Alexander Pato, and we go into the second half. He gets the ball there, and all of a sudden it went very fast, completely splitting my defense apart, and it's a 2-0 and 3-0 it becomes as well. I did not manage to jump with the wall, so not looking too good, and I thought, am I really going to lose another game? But then I thought, let's at least try to see if we can get back in the game, and we get a goal there with Wallison, and we actually get a second goal with Wallison here. We cross in with Fed to make it 3-2, and the comeback were all of a sudden on. We find Wallison once again, but a little bit too much pressure on him, and no goal. But then 88th minute, we find Fed some nice stuff here to get past the defender, takes the shot and picks up the rebound to make it 3-3. And we go into extra time, keep on creating chances, but it was really a game that went from end to end, and he dominated possession quite a bit. I believe he had 60% possession throughout the entire game, but still the shots on target were pretty even. And he makes it 4-3 on a corner. But I wouldn't give up. I really wanted to complete the comeback and win the game. So we get on the ball here with Azevedo making his way into the box, and that will make it a 4-4. A lot of goals in the game. And then 118th minute, it is Quincy getting past the defender. It's a 5-4, and that is how the game will end. I complete the comeback. And I was quite happy about that after I've been trailing 3-0, winning the game 5-4. A really tough game to play. And I felt now I could move on to the goal side and play with them. And I've gotten a little bit used to playing with the goal side. It always takes a few games for me to adjust to a new side. And they actually play pretty well. What I've decided to do is to put Tarabt as the striker and Mikoli as the center mid. It proves for a little bit more chances for me because I do have the 3 5-star players on the top. And this game was a game where I created a lot of chances. I managed to make it 1-0 on not the best of goals, but it is a goal. And here I try for the bicycle kick with David Luiz. It goes wide big time, but it is one of the goals I want to score with David Luiz. Some sort of skill goal, because he's pretty good to dribble with, and now that he is a midfielder, he gets a little bit closer to the box, so maybe I will be able to score a cool skill goal with him, who knows. But I keep on creating chances once again with David Luiz making his way into the box, but the shot is saved, and he will get on the ball once again a few minutes later, and this time around he gets a player sent off. A silly slide tackle there with a control, and that is a red card. I don't think he should have been sent off. I think that should have been a yellow card, but I do not complain. I got 1-man advantage and keep on creating chance here with Mikoli trying the rainbow flick, but the shot gets blocked, and he actually gets a second chance here. Rubinho will find Mikoli, a nice fake shot there, and teases the keeper a little bit, a rainbow flick over him, and it's a 2-0. And straight after that, he decided to rage quit, and a pretty nice goal there actually by Mikoli. So that is pretty much how this game's end, and the game actually froze here, so I couldn't press A. I wanted to continue and get on to my next match, so what it meant, I did get a win on my record, but I did not advance in the cup, so I have to play the quarterfinal one more time, and I keep going with the goal side, and I come up against a pretty strong Bundesliga side there, 3-5-2 with Eswine and Juf on the top, with quite quick players, and he will get a goal there with Eswine. I give him way too much space, and the same happens for me. Rubinho gets a lot of space, and he will manage to make it 1-1 with a nice finish there, and we keep on creating chance here with Rubinho making his way into the box. getting a little bit too fancy with the skill moves, but we do have Mikoli to pick the ball up and make it a 2-1. And here I wanted to flick it back for a bicycle kick, but he takes his keeper out, and I end up heading it into the net. And it was probably a good idea because he managed to get his second goal. So I do win the game 3-2, and I'm through to the semifinals once again. And we will keep it going with the goal side here. And I come up against a team which I thought from the start of the game this was going to be an end-to-end game, because a 3-4-3 formation tends to have a lot of players going forward, and whenever you get hit on the counter, it tends to be very difficult to defend. And he managed to get up 1-0, and I missed a big chance there with Robinho because I changed player, and it meant I was chipping the ball when I took this shot. But luckily, I get a goal here with Robinho to make it 1-1 and get it back into the game. But then he hits me on a counter, finds Kewin Jones. He will pass it to Ben Arfa, and he gets his second goal of the game. And he actually had an attribute card on him. I'm not saying that's the reason why he scored the goal, but I've been talking with Arnan Ray about it, and that's actually a pretty cool thing. He told me that it's actually cheaper to use a attribution card on your player instead of going out and picking up an informed player. So that is maybe something I will think about in a future episode. But as you can see, I scored a really stupid own goal with Ogbonna in this game, and it meant I lost the game. I couldn't get back, and I really wanted to do a slide tackle when I scored that own goal, and it ended up being a chip. Maybe I should play him as a striker instead if he can chip the keeper that easily. But I do lose the game, and I didn't want to end this episode on a loss, so we go into the final game, which will be the round of 16. And we get a good start here with Elton going past the keeper twice, but the Rabona is not quite on target, and then he gets a pretty nice chance, a first time touch up for a bicycle kick, but it goes wide. And then in the 11th minute, we get what will be the last chance of the game, because it is Azevedo on the ball, going past the defender, and he will put it into the back of the net, and he decides to rage quit straight after that. So that will pretty much be the end of this episode, guys, and I will try and have another episode out tomorrow, but I still have a lot of stuff to prepare for the other exams I have in January, but I'll try and have one out tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.